One will share the whole story with you now.
Okay.
In times
Oh, we get a
gone
cutscene
by,
already,
one
okay.
quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social
Guizhong,
gathering,
then?
one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior.
Aww. Ooh, wait, who's the other person? Who's that other person? That was Guizhong?
In one's heart,
No, this is Cloud
one
Region,
knew
right?
that Guizhong was
Guizhong
indeed
is
a
so
superior
cool. I
talent
love her
in
design.
mechanical
Holy
arts.
heck. Can I get as a playable character, please?
Between Guizhong and
It sounds so
Streetwood
nice.
Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetwood Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul.
Oh yeah, damn, she's kind of cool.
That could never hope to be
younger.
replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use.
Confiscated?
Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world.
Can we get playable Guizhong somehow?
But these good times were not to last.
What's this?
War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili
Archon
plains.
War. We get to see the Yakshas
was
again.
overpowered by the enemy.
So did she die during the Archon War?
Battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything.
Young Madam Ping's voice?
We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by
I was
nature,
not expecting a sad story out of that.
relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted.
Exactly, true. When you get together with friends, introverts, like, I'm an introvert myself, so I kind of know what it feels like. Very often, you just like being alone. Online people are actually kind of different in that sense, by the way. It just doesn't feel that tiring. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it doesn't feel that tiring. Sometimes it's still like just chilling on yourself, but it doesn't feel that tiring, so it's actually pretty nice. But when it comes to in real life stuff, like, you like being with friends, but it's not something you want to do all the time. Like, you guys meet every, let's say, once a week at max, depending on your time. I mean, I haven't been doing that. I haven't seen I have two in real life friends at the moment. It's not that much, yeah. Usually I'm keeping myself in a small circle. I haven't talked to any of them. I mean, I've talked to them online actually just a few days ago, but I haven't seen any of them in around like 2 months at least. But yeah, probably should go out more. But yeah, besides the point, yeah, we do like talking to each other. And I do like that, actually. I do like talking with friends and stuff, but sometimes you just gotta rest. Like, it's like the battery. Extroverts get their batteries up, so to speak, by talking with other people. Introverts are the opposite, so yeah. I get what Cloud Retainer means.
But in the end, one is nothing like Streetwood Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition.
So I'm guessing the person might have been one Streetwear Rambler. Which definitely was Madame Ping. Now that I think about it, there is no way that Guizhong was the one. That legend would have to be at least 3,000 years old to be at the same time as the Archon War, so it's gotta be Madame Ping, right? The person they saw, but probably much younger. A few hundred years ago, maybe.
That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest
Oh,
works,
that's actually the thing we use
having
in
the
the
ability to
ritual.
both
That's why
compose
Madame Ping had it.
and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Yeah, it seems she was kind of a beauty.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth.
That's the
of
thing in
its
the Liyue
origins,
Archon quest.
since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhong
She knew
wished
about
to
it.
borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis,
And that he had made an
and that
enormous
he had made an
decision.
enormous decision.
They had caught on to it.
After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be
Mechanical
used
art?
to great effect
You mean
as
at
an
that time?
accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during
Yep.
rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhong composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhong's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition? Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler
Long
also
time ago.
loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company.
Which is why she went
Could
to
often
Liyue
be
Arbor.
found sitting alone at a mountain summit,
too.
contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once, which brings one back to the matter
It's
you've
likely
been
Madame
investigating.
Ping.
Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the
Very
water
likely.
and was saved by
It
Streetward
wouldn't be
Rambler.
Guizhong.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell
Which
me, Cloud Retainer,
Would be kind of like a sad
when
thing
the
for
one
her.
attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?
That's sad.